game all of a sudden starts allowing me to pick up more first aid, I don't want to disappoint it by not doing so because I'm used to it.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
Oh, I don't have to do anything. Made me think I had to do something.
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Okay. Let's go get Incinerate. Jessica. That guy reminds me of him. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I watched the thing about accent. You know that dude on YouTube does accent breakdowns and stuff? I watched a thing about him where he said the transatlantic accent is completely fabricated. He's like, it doesn't originate from anywhere. It originates from the people who spoke it during this time, and that was it. I was like, oh, that's interesting. They thought it sounded cool, so they did it. Yeah. Bandage. Okay, we're good here. Look, oil slicks right there. Hello. Also looked this up on how long to beat. It's a little longer than the first game, but not by a whole lot. By like another 2. It was like, it estimated for what my playthrough would be about 50. Our salvation.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
But the only downside to not doing these quickly is you're exposed to enemy fire if you're doing it while people are shooting. Because it doesn't pause the game like the other. That just means most of my hacking is done out of combat. Get a shoe shine plate. Yep. Money, 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 money. Money.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Fuck yeah, dude. Look at that thing. That's a sexy beast. Must be able to break glass at some. That point is not now. Okay. There's a weapon upgrade chamber. I think I'll wait until I get that gun. Remind me if I haven't upgraded a weapon before I leave to come back here and do that.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here coo with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Oh, there's a counter. There's a certain number of bounces. I never see. I saw it that time.
Sometimes the rosies spill all over everywhere.
Can I come up to play again, Mr. B?
Wow, the shadows are really well done in this. A golden ticket.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The Little Sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
No! See?
What's this thing called? Press and hold to display the weapon radial. Oh, yeah, I'll just come here and use this and it'll tell me what it's called. Machine gun. Okay. Rivet gun heat upgrade. Recoil reduction. That's... we learned that was amazing. Ooh, drill. Let's go machine gun recoil reduction, because it sounds amazing.
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourselves hid! No fuck-ups this time! Take aim! Fire!
You simply can't know what I'm going to do.
Stop ignoring me!
Shadows won't hide you
I
for long.
know! Let me just let go! Duck! Let's fix your face! Peace! We cannot hide from his light! I still...
I can get in.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
Children under 3? Wow, what a rip. Usually children under 3 get in free.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Sports boost. Today's dangerous times, it never hurt to run a little faster. Wow, they weren't kidding by a little. This is like a 5% increase. Cool that they just store 50 caliber rounds around here. Think I can make it?
Jumping.
Yeah, oh yeah. My jumps.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here. Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below.
The Sinker. Great chain.
After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected peril.
Obstinate sea life.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's 3rd grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
Rip Donnie.
After the platform is secured, work progresses at an astounding rate. Designed to be the foundation of Rapture, workers toil around the clock to create the metropolis you see today.
Oh, I can't get it. Alright.
Your kind ain't welcome here. Help! He won't listen. You think I was slugging one? We'll just get started. Why not? Puddles. Oh,
Blasted! Run there! Turn them off! Turn off the lights.
Brandy. Yeah, the splicers are just so weird. Hey. Let's get some remote cast. Oh, they only had one. Okay, never mind. We'll buy one then. love that. So stupid. Because there wasn't anything in the trash can. Cola, fuck yeah, dude. Drink all the cola we can find. $0.25 bargain bin. Oh, I'll buy it.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Additional cash.
What you want?
Slicers that can duck? That's cheating. I didn't used to do that.
I suppose that now I know who my true friends were. Where are you? My wit's on my side.
Headshots are one-hit kills. Good to know. Please do not turn off the... Oh, boom, hit it. First aid kit there. Don't think I need. I can always, telekinesis it if I need.
Lantern's lit. I'll find you.
Oh, it was this. That's what I was. Oh, I guess I didn't hit the blue one.
Bienvenido al amo bandido.
Okay. Went to the gift shop. Eldorado Land. Oh, so I can get back over from here. Gotcha.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Another gift from Eleanor. Dog? Oh, it's...
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog-eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog-eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
For combat with drill power, your drill do more damage. Okay. What that drill do? What if my wallet maxes out at 500 like in the other game? Get the Atom, you must deal with her Big Daddy first. He will not attack until you do, so be prepared for a difficult fight. Yes.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
501. No, 500 is not the max.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her, now more than ever.
I think that's it. That's all the looting.
Mr. Bubbles, come on!
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best daddy.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
You've adopted a new little sister. Press and hold R to ask her to lead you to an atom-filled corpse. Okay.
Skippy skip, Mr. B. Big sister doesn't like slow pokes. Smell the atom, Daddy? Over there. Come on, Daddy. It's close.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
And that child, you monster!
What do you want with her? She must be what all of us? She ain't going to your house.
Free that child!
Get in between us. Come on.
Sunshine.
Daddy, are you taking me home too?
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
I mean, I can wait. I'll wait.
I like that. I'll wait.
Hiding. I know this is must find shelter. Going round. That's all you're absconding with an innocent. How could you?
It's dancing, Daddy, dancing!
Yeah, good call. Nope, I didn't want that. Too late. Bunch of stuff in here.
Someone there? I gotta disappear. Ah! She's spraying.
Yeah, pooping that would hurt. Wallet full. Okay. I don't know. Let's go spend money on ammo. That'll tell us. 600. Alright, cool, perfect. Cigarettes and whiskey. I want those. First aid. Heavy rivet.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
Hello.
We are not
Give it away.
We are the family, and through unity, we transcend the self.
What's going on? Save me, oh Lord!
It's this way.
Why, hello there. My name is Andrew Ryan. I built the city of Rapture for children just like you, because the world above had become unfit for us. But here, beneath the ocean, it is natural to wonder if the danger has passed. If those we left behind will ever come to their senses. So, let us imagine, you and I, what might befall us on the surface.
I told you about this one. Listen. Poor little girl. She's helpless.
That's right. Hey, come back. Is you okay?
I'll bring my shawl.
Ride maintenance, employees only.
Who's there?
think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
Come on, exert yourself. Flatten him out.
Go! I need your guidance.
Wow, that was close. Holy crap.
This way. Ah! Hand me that child! Ah! Ah!
Indiana Jones trap? Yeah, pretty much. You know, I do think I like this machine gun better than the Tommy gun I was using. It goes a long way. Where does this go? Oh, this goes onto the balcony then. Ooh. This is where I was shooting that lady long distance. Excellent, excellent. Can I carry more than 5 yet? Negative. Okay.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are the state. We are gone. We demand our share.
No, he didn't.
Touch me?
Adam is dear.
How could you? Ah! Heaven! Oh!
I made your numbers, you fucking machine!
How many darts do I have? 3. 3 should be okay for now. Use trap rivets and place traps for the splicers before setting down the little sister to gather. Oh, is this where the body is?
Here's the angel.
I asked her to tell me earlier and she was all like, it's near, and just didn't say anything.
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture. Gotta stay strong. I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those whaling brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. Gonna fix up the transport sub that's been rusting in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
Like that one. I gotta pick that up. Replace that. There we go. probably come from here. So. Exactly. All right.
Here it is.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
Take it all. Imbecile! I'm not speaking.
This angel's all done now.
Daddy, you always...
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
I don't like the way he said take care of. I'm almost full on money again. We might as well spend some of it. That's good. Item sold out. Okay. I can't believe I killed one all the way out there.
Lamb is becoming a problem. The woman is a damned collectivist. Here in Rapture, how could the council fail to see it? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite, whatever its guise. It is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
Oh, you deranged!
Definitely not the way the game wants me to go. It
Death
is
shall be no more. She promised.
just the way I should go.
The Lamb promised. Death shall be no more.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
Parasite makes nothing for itself. Its only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into offering what it has not earned. In Rapture, we keep what is ours. On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated, it must be controlled, and finally, surrendered. Strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no, your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
This guy was a little, deluded, wasn't he? Everybody's out to get him for some reason.
I want to hold her! Hey! Hey! Why do they all run?
Absconding with an innocent.
Hey! I better get
How
gone!
Could you?
Chug-a-la-boo!
Yes! Run!
Shit!
We
Hooker, sneak up behind me like that. Oh. Oh, God. Ew. Hey, I got it. I'm healed now. That red doesn't make me feel good.
Lacking its own ingenuity, the parasite fears the visionary. What it cannot plagiarize, it seeks to censor. What it cannot regulate, it seeks to ban. Rapture was founded on an idea, and here they are held inviolate.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
Yep. Wait, can I see the girl? Hey, I can see the girl on my shadow. That's cute. Let's go back a little bit. This is taking me towards my destination. Oh, whiskey. Yeah, pass. Over here.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites said, no, the child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
Fucking dark. Need a hand?
Got a dress for her, shoes for her, a nightie for her, but where is she already? Huh? Gotcha!
Weapon upgrade, son.
Even Daddy's toys have toys.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what? And he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
What do you want with her?
Awesome. Alright, let's go back to the beginning and run through the normal way. Make sure I didn't miss anything over there. Muchas gracias, señor. Oh, I can't go that way. Haha, just kidding. Wow, Curtis, you should have warned me about that, man. Why you failing at your job and everything? Why don't you have this entire game memorized and warn me when I'm going down the wrong path? Oh yeah, that's true. Please don't ever say that. Not carry more 50 caliber rounds. Man, I like the sound of that. What? I see that. Get wrecked, chick.
My wits on my side.
Murdered. The lady, I have wits on my side, immediately dies. End of Ryan is the end of self. Rapture failed, we will not. Reject the tyranny of the self. Lamb will lead the way.
Unable to provide for itself, the need of the parasite grows until war is made to justify it. Your parents brought you to Rapture, where you need never fear the parasites again. So you see, there is no place for you on the surface. But you may bring the world to you. If you know someone who belongs in Rapture, write a letter to the Ryan Industries mailroom. And you never know. The next new face might be familiar.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was like, where's this taking me? I find this hacking easier than... Yeah, I'm sure later it'll start going faster, but... Or maybe it'll go the same speed, but the areas will be smaller, but... Dummies are making me freak out. I see one coming around the corner and I'm like... They look just enough like a splicer to make me be all like... Ugh. Bringing a little sister to event allows you to choose whether to rescue or harvest. If you harvest, you get maximum atom to spend on plasmids, but she will not survive the process. If you rescue, you will get less atom, but the girl will be cured. Oh, I never told you what happens if you rescue all the little girls from the other one. You get the plasmid hypnotized Big Daddy. For free. So you remember how it was switching to hypnotize Big Daddy that one point? That's the only point you could ever use that in the game unless you saved all the girls. Then you would get the plasmid you could...
Almost home again, Daddy.
Dave.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
We are going to rescue them. Gary says just barely. Usually you have enough to do 2 things, whereas the other way, I didn't have to do 3 to 4 things last time.
This is still my home. Out! Read our house. I have the wits on my side. How you run, scum! You get it. Be gone! This isn't.
Yeah, he has huge club feet. Yeah, that's very true. Where did I have one? Did this have one in it? We'll stumble upon one. It's okay. Wow, yeah, that's fast, Mom. Yeah. I'll buy it for 51 cents. I outbid you, Cappy. Take that. I win. I read during the, I just remembered I read during the, going through the...
Come out from hiding, thief!
There we go.
This is an outrage! Outrage!
Is there an option for that? Oh, okay. I misread. Never mind. I thought I could run with my drill, but I can't. I was reading buttons, and I thought it was gonna. I thought one of the options was I could start my drill and charge forward, like they did in the game. Maybe. It was a full price offer? Holy crap. Well, at that point, the answer is yes. Thank you.